How you doing? My name's Nelson Dellis. What I'm gonna do is show you how to memorize something you can use right now. Let's go. All right, so what we're gonna learn today, I'm gonna make you memorize 10 seemingly pretty random things. Cool? Cool. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna choose 10 body parts. We're gonna start at the top of our head. That's gonna be the first one. Then we're gonna come down to our ears. That's 2. Our eyes, this area, 3. The nose, 4. The mouth, 5. The chin, 6. The armpit, 7. Belly button, chest area, 8. The knees, 9. And then down on the floor on my feet will be 10. Very simple. So, first things first, we're at the top of our head. I want you to picture some chopsticks. There's some chopsticks on the top of my head, kind of picking out some sushi, whatever. There's 2 wooden sticks stuck in my hair. Okay, next, we're down to the ears, all right? Delicious Indian curry dish, okay? Now really imagine you can taste it. It's overflowing, coming out of my ears, okay? The actual sauce is hot and smells delicious. You want to eat it. It's coming out of my ears, okay? Next, we got a hamburger. That's gonna go on the eyes. Imagine a burger is coming out of your eyes, or that there's a burger blocking your eye, the juices from the beef coming out of your eye, dripping down your cheek like a tear of beef sauce. All right, next, we're at the nose. We have this person putting a palm into the dough. So I want you to remember, in dough. Into the dough, in dough, okay? And so imagine that's happening on my nose. So you're gonna imagine someone pressing dough into my nose. In the arms of the angel. All right, the next one, okay, on the mouth, we're gonna picture a bra. I want you to imagine a bra is just coming out of my mouth. I've got it deep down in my throat and I'm just like pulling it out, and there it is, this bra coming out of my mouth. We move down to the chin. I want you to picture a pack of cards just resting on my chin. And there's a dealer who wants to just deal these cards, these individual cards from the pack off of my chin, right? So that goes right there. So we've done the whole face. The next thing I want you to picture is that I lift my armpit, and splurting out of my armpit are a bunch of Cheerio type cereal. Boom. Next, we're down at the belly button, right? I want you to imagine that out of my belly button is a gun, just firing all sorts of lint and gross belly button stuff out at you, right? And what sound does it make? Bang, right? Bang. Imagine that right here, bang. So down here on the knees, all right, let's just imagine that we have a bunch of martini and vodka on the knees. But this knee is the vodka, and I pour it into this glass here, somehow like that. And now down to the feet, I have boots on, why not? Because that's memorable. Down on the floor is a pan. It's cooking something off of the floor, and it smells delicious. You just imagine the pan on the floor. You got all that? I hope so, and I want you to take a few minutes just to see if you can remember, starting in my head, down to my feet, what the 10 things were. I'm gonna go do something while you do that. I'll be right back. All right, that should have given you enough time to review everything. Let's go over them one more time just to see if you got them. First thing was the chopsticks on my head. Out of my ear was the chicken curry, the Indian dish. On my eye was a hamburger. Out of my nose was some dough that I was pushing in. Out of my mouth was a very long and sexy bra, right? Out of my chin, there was a dealer dealing out cards from a pack of cards, right? Then we go to my armpit. What was coming out of it? Cheerios. Out of my belly button, bang, like a gun. On my knees, martini glass with vodka in it. And then finally on the floor, the pan, cooking stuff by my funky boots. Now what on earth does any of that mean? What I had you memorize are the 10 most populated countries in the world. Here's how. What was on my head? Chopsticks. China. Curry dish, India. Hamburger, America. Do that you're pressing in, Indonesia. The Brazil. Pack of cards, Pakistan. Cheerios, Nigeria. Bangladesh. Where else do you get vodka but in Russia? And finally, Japan. So without looking at those pictures, you can say the 10 most populated countries in the world. China, India, USA, Indonesia, Brazil, Pakistan, Nigeria, Bangladesh, Russia, and Japan. Pretty easy, right? Check you out on the next video.